Tell me about that. We saw you on TV, I think. You gonna carry that around for a while?
Yeah, I'm gonna carry it around for a while. You know, I'm an interim heavyweight champ, so we'll just see what's next.
Tell me about the fight. It was kind of hard to hear you in your post-fight in the cage. What hurt when he kicked you? Obviously it hurt pretty bad. I mean,
it was more of I'm just trying not to shit on myself, you know, because I'm holding my gas in and trying to breathe at the same time. I just didn't want to shit in front of national TV. That's all that is.
It happens to everybody once in their lifetime. That's what I've heard.
I didn't want to have it, especially with this internet going around, making memes of me and all that. I can't have that. I'm Charlie Browne.
Before the second one, I kind of started to wonder, maybe are you kind of playing possum with the whole thing? But that was legit. I mean, he got you in the midsection. And how did you work through that? How were you able to work through it?
I just eased out a little far. You know, just trying to clear my stomach out just a little bit, and just once I did that, it was good. And the second round, it came back again and just stopped bubbling. And then I got in this fight.
I mean, you talked about that earlier in fight week, that you needed to be more aggressive than you were in Albany. Obviously, that came on in the second round. Was it all about the feeling in the midsection that really forced that to get you to go forward like that?
No, the thing is that the reason why I be calling out these guys left and right that I know is better than me, because like I said before, it's just going to bring out the better fighter in myself. And I believe Travis is better fighter than me, all the way around, mixed martial artist. And I just feel like that it was just going to bring out a better fighter in myself and just put on a better show for the fans. You know, same way with Big Country. You know, I know Big Country was coming in and he's got a name behind himself. And I just knew it was just going to bring a better fighter out of myself.
You satisfied with the performance you put on tonight because of the fact that you weren't happy with how things went in Albany, and maybe weren't happy with how things went completely in the Roy Nelson fight?
Yeah, I'm a little bit satisfied than I was in my last fight, you know, but I still feel like there's a lot of stuff I need to work on. You know, I still need to get behind my punches and stuff like that and work behind my jab. But the thing is, I hate throwing jabs. You know, so to me, jabs are just a waste of time. I just like to swing and bang. But I know that a lot of guys are going to start getting used to that and try to counter off of that. But, you know, my coach said you got to set up the jab and throw the right hand or whatever behind it. But to me, I just hate throwing jabs.
I find that you're this kind of fantastic contradiction for yourself in that you say that you need to work on a lot of things and that you're unhappy with your performances, yet you have a belt and you plan on being champion in 2017. So kind of walk me through that line that you have to straddle in your own head with where you are in terms of your fight career.
It's just that I got to work on my overall game. You know, so a lot of guys at the top 5 right now, they good everywhere. You know, me, I'm just about almost one dimension. You know, but you know, I believe I got the most heart in this division. You know, and so my heart carried me throughout my whole 6-fight win streak or whatever. You know, it carried me my whole way, which you see that I'd be losing the first and second round, in the third, fourth round or whatever. You know, that heart, that beast mode just kick in automatically by itself. And I just thank God for that.